Pandemic's gonna get caught regardless. Whoa, Basher, not like this, man. Oh, he missed the headshot and gets away, does Pistola time, as BMG inside the shack have not been able to capitalize on an easy shot there. Basher can't come outside, and he's got to be feeling a little bit skittish right now as United arrives in force. Oh no, Basher,
no.
Please, not like this,
It was
Basher.
just a flash. It was just a flash.
I
It's
know
okay.
that.
Oh, but he gets the finish on the Geist, trying to go for more damage on the player at the rock. Pistola bringing out the pan, just
Okay, get this one
something.
outside. There we go. Nice job, Basher. You got one down, you got one finish, but now here come the nades in return, and all of a sudden, all of United is looking his way. Jason gets flushed out very quickly.
There it is.
And Basher gets stapled to the wall as BMG goes down in 9th place.
So Simplicity have actually been dealing, or at least sending a lot of shots towards Endemic. In fact, Lobes drops Crispy or Pentalo finish off Reload, so that's Endemic out. But United, they push so heavily, even with the pushback from Blue Martini. The way that the cliff works means that now that they're at this shack in this tower, Simplicity don't have a good line of sight onto them anymore.
I would take Simplicity's position over pretty much anyone in the zone right now.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I mean, for Simplicity, it's not going to be easy to. They only have a couple of windows to use, but those lower side of the Wizard Tower aren't very flexible either. You're peeking out of a window that you'll get punished from easily. So for Simplicity, they've got all their attention now focused on United. Cloud9, not quite in their vision. They're in the garage compound a little bit further to the west. We're going to see another circle shift regardless, and we'll see where this circle takes us. Cloud9, Simplicity going to get the benefit of the zone. We'll see now if Space Station Gaming can continue their trek north.
So Envy, they were just in the S compound just to their east, and they had a quite ambitious split. It's good for them that they didn't get crashed, because in a split that they were in, they're quite spread out. But now they have to push up north, and they may be coming up against Tempo Storm and Space Station if they're not watching their angles. But the way that the circle has shifted away from them, they need to crack open an avenue.
It's hard
quickly.
going north. It's hard going
It's
north.
so hard. They need to land the shots real quick. You see the SLRs, the SKSs, all the long-range scope weapons to try and find something.
Envy is doing a smart play to bring their vehicles ahead, at least one vehicle. Moody's in the backseat with Interrogate, and it's going to be Tempo finding them very quickly, but nice play there from Interrogate to skirt them out of harm's way. Only he takes a little bit of damage, but there's so much...
Oh, nade!
That's a nade right on top, Maluk, a perfectly placed grenade, and Dre will go down as well, so Venerated trying to get it back onto Tempo, who will be stymied, but they're just chucking grenade after grenade over top of this ridge line. I'm not sure if they're going to be able to punish any more. That nade lands real damn close! Oh, another close one. That's actually going to be Penta. Venerated goes for the quick prone. No downs coming, but Maluk pressing the action. He's going to come up the ridgeline, but he's now silhouetted as the Sharky call comes out. Space Station Gaming arrives in the back line, and now Maluk has to come all the way back, and Tempo is forced to stop all movement as Space Station Gaming completely stops them in their tracks.
Yeah, it was a really good attempt at a hold by Tempo Storm, but when you have to manage two sides, two squads, they're down to Maluk now.
Sharky did his best there, I thought.
Wait, did Envy get Envy got the revival and Interrogate as well?
Yeah, so there was, I think, only one finish coming off there. I don't see Moody moving around. No, indeed, only 3 left, but how quickly does Interrogate
Go down
get
again.
down? I think he got blown up with a vehicle there. I saw something go up in smoke. He was moving around.
Yeah.
So unfortunate there for Intero, no down state. As Maluk, now again, the last man for Tempo. He's got 2 in the smoke, coming straight through, and Venerated just lines up an easy shot from Maluk. Pat Caps on the exterior. Maluk going for the pressure. Will he be able to get it? No, indeed. He will win the 1v1, and Pat Caps gets placement. One more for Venerated, the rest of Envy.
But the shots from Simplicity, while not stealing the kill, allowed who is it? Intero to go, not Intero, Venerated to go down so far that he bled out.
Yeah.
So now Envy, a good push in a rough situation, but they are still down to 1, have a little shack to play with.
Well, for now.
For now, it's just barely inside, and this is looking like it could easily be a Simplicity or a Cloud9 game.
I like Simplicity's position, like I said before. I mean, they have a nice hold. No one's taken their compound away, and now the circle will dictate who gets the advantage. And Check Shooter will pick up the level 3 gear. No opportunity to switch out the guns there, but it's not quite center, but it does go a little bit north. Cloud9 will hold on to a little bit of their compound, but Simplicity will retain, again, the big advantage. Looking uphill difficult, looking towards Pecadorus, who's been alive at least.
They've been alive.
But not doing too much. I'm not sure what their kill count's looking like just yet.
I don't think it's great.
But K-Mind pushed way out from the rest of his squad. Interesting spot here for C9. I'd like to see how they manage it. There's a low ground ridge they can work with here as well.
Yeah, I think there's a rock that K-Mine is playing behind, and I love the forward thinking because if they just waited for the blue to push them in, they'd have to just make a sort of lemming suicide rush. But K-Mine is there to put some pressure and get some map control. They're worried about Pecadores to the south, but once they finish that out, they have K-Mine to help shepherd them into the rest of the engagement.
Pecadores is not doing anything right now. I mean, they're just kind of waiting.
Please
Pat
come
Caps-
so I can shoot.
Pat Caps. Oh, okay. I guess he's just going to give it up. All right. Fair enough, Pat Caps. Okay. Well, that's that, I guess. I mean, Envy wants to put no effort into getting into the zone. You can call it point denial, but I mean, you don't know what's happening right there, and maybe suiciding was the right choice. Anyway.
They were shooting at him.
Yeah, so now Simplicity shooting at Pecadores, who's now moving very late. They do get an extra placement, but Pecadores needs to do more than that. Pistola time, 8 kills for E United, shooting down onto Pecadores. Voxic will quickly go down to Profi, and I don't know what Pecadores' game plan is here, but they have a little ridgeline to work with, but they're not in the zone. And it looks like they're just feeding Frenzy now for Cloud9, potentially.
Yeah, they're using a lot of smoke, and they're actually sending some shots towards the UAZ, but K-Mine trying to use the M24. It's not going to hit.
Shooting through the smoke is both teams right now. Just trying to find any line.
Okay.
Oh, well, he got
All
a
right.
headshot, but on the wrong team, unfortunately, as he executes H-Win, and that's going to slow him down a little bit. And now that UAZ might go up, they have to know that, and they're going to back away out of harm's range, as Simplicity is going to take down D-Master from distance, and this is now Profi coming up to say, no more of you, and there goes Pecadores. Couple of kills going to Cloud9.
Dude, that's a good old Shift W in action right there. Profi just pushing up.
You're going for it. I like it. Now Simplicity has got a lot more room to work with. Profi is now taking what loot he can. Meds, grenades, whatever is going to be useful, as he's shooting towards Simplicity, who hasn't had to do too much. We'll see if they get the advantage again. No, they will lose their compound advantage to C9. It's essentially a 4v3 with Pistola Time playing the X Factor.
So I love that Profi is out on this side angle, even just leave him out in the blue just to give the extra help. But unfortunately, all this tree cover does limit the engagements that he can take. And so I wouldn't be surprised to see... Oh, well,
I meant to say 4v4, but we're going to join in with Cloud9.
I'm going to play on you
You
guys.
can go hurry up towards Wizard though.
Can I play the Dacia? Can I bring the Dacia with me?
I need the
Can you guys
Ridge
pick
over here.
up? Pick up, because I
Okay,
Watch
I'm
his
up.
cover.
Yeah,
Watch
man.
above me.
I got you, I got you.
I'm arresting the guy in the prior.
I'm moving in. I'm moving in.
I have to.
There's 2 of them right side circle.
Yeah,
by the way.
they're shooting me. They're shooting me.
I have no
I think
eyes.
Solo might be Wizard. Solo
Wait.
might be Wizard.
Yeah,
Can we
yeah,
smoke for Profi? He's gonna get.
I have no
there.
smokes. I have no smokes. This Dacia is not being used.
I'm okay. I'm okay. I'm okay.
Watch
I'm
out, watch
okay. I'm
out,
okay. I have
Okay,
a
so
lot of
main
smoke.
focus is the Solo above me, by the way.
Yeah, well, I also need to cover for Profi.
We should kill
Okay.
some.
They're blue. They're blue. Outside, right outside the compound.
I
One's
see
on
them
the rock.
smoking. I see them smoking. There could be 2 teams as well, by the way.
He's smoking Wizard. He has to
Yeah,
jump
can you
out in a
guys shoot
second to
them?
watch Wizard.
That's all you. That's all you.
I got you,
watch that.
Ken.
I'm covering for
I can't
Profi.
see actually.
I got your right side circle, Profi.
He's outside.
Knocked one.
Nice, nice.
One of Simps hit.
Solo's at the tree in front of me.
Simplicity on the rock, 130.
Nice.
They're
Simplicity's in
lit, guys. They're
trouble.
running downhill.
Yeah, yeah,
130.
I'm pushing towards them. I'm pushing towards
They're
them. And I'm
running
gonna
downhill.
isolate Sim and I'm gonna kill the solo with K.
I have an angle on the right side.
I'm isolating Sim and I'm killing the solo.
I got one
to
through
the right
smoke.
side of the
One,
smoke.
two up.
Where about the solo? Where about
I
the
got
solo?
one smoke southeast.
Knock one more.
Wow.
Nice.
Push it
Where's
out,
the
push it
solo?
out.
Play slow,
Solo's in
guys,
smoke.
slow down.
Solo's
Yeah.
got smoke on me.
Reset comms. Me and
Slow.
Profi have Sim. You guys just watch the solo.
What are you shooting at? Smoke?
Yeah,
Yeah,
I'm
I'm
just
spamming
shooting
smoke.
He's not at the trees. He's still in the smoke.
Yeah, he's in the smoke. He's about to
Oh,
be
okay.
They're
exposed.
resin. I think they're
Yeah,
resin lobes in that smoke.
Yeah, I see him. Oh, I just whipped everything.
Nice.
Got him.
Nice,
Solo,
nice,
solo,
nice.
solo.
He's in the dip 30. He went down to the dip 30 on my marker here. He's on green. He's on green. I'm
Don't give him
green.
a kill point.
I'm not.
got him.
Nice.
Wow, another victory. Cloud9 coming in and securing it at the late game there. A clinical destruction of Simplicity at the end game. Maybe didn't leave themselves enough time to get into the zone. Their utility went down, but Simplicity unable to get anything going coming out of their compound.
I don't know how clean the line of sights from Simplicity's compound were towards the dip that Cloud9 grabbed, that K-Mine was at initially with the UZ and the rock. There was a lot of tree cover there, and so if Simplicity wanted to deal heavier damage to Cloud9, they needed to have done it before they moved out of the compound, but they were perhaps too distracted by Tempo Storm and B to the south, the United to the north, and Cloud9 in that position